Ladies and gentlemen, let me talk to you for a moment. Because somebody in here needs to hear this, not next year, not tomorrow, but right now. Effort is a reflection of intention, and that's something a lot of people try to ignore because the truth makes them uncomfortable. See, effort doesn't lie. Words can lie. Promises can lie. Apologies can lie. But effort tells the truth every single time. When someone truly wants you, you won't have to decode their behavior like it's a puzzle. You won't be sitting around wondering what you did wrong, what you should do next to make them see your value. A man who intends to be in your life will show up in ways that leave no room for doubt. He will call, he will plan, he will protect, he will pursue. Not because you beg him to, not because he's certain to leave, but because his heart is invested. A lot of people get caught up in potential. They say, hey, could be great if, is just going through something right now. Let me tell you something, everybody is going through something. Life doesn't pause just because you're dating. If he has the intention to build something with you, he will still make an effort, even in the middle of his storms. Effort doesn't mean perfection. It means consistency. It means trying. It means you don't feel like you're alone in the relationship while technically being in one. When effort is missing, that's not confusion, that's clarity. When someone keeps you guessing, that's not mystery, that's avoidance. When days turn into weeks and weeks, turn into excuses, what you're really seeing is a lack of intention. And the hard part is accepting that because it forces you to face the truth that you may be more invested than he is. But listen to me, overextending yourself to make someone stay will only drain you, not inspire them. You cannot love someone into loving you back. You cannot prove your worth to someone who has already decided how much effort they're willing to give. Effort shows in the small things. Checking on you, remembering what matters to you, making room for you in their life, making you feel secure instead of anxious. If you're constantly questioning where you stand because the effort isn't strong enough to reassure you, and you should never have to beg for reassurance from someone who claims to care. Understand this, when you accept low effort, you teach people how to treat you. You send the message that your needs are optional and your feelings are negotiable. But when you choose yourself, when you step back instead of chasing, you create space for clarity. Either they step up or they step out. And both outcomes serve you, because effort isn't about how busy someone is. It's about where you fall on their list of priorities. And no one who truly intends to be with you will ever make you feel like you're asking for too much when all you're asking for is effort. Knowing your worth and value changes the way you show up in every relationship. When you truly understand who you are, you stop auditioning for roles you were already born to play. You stop shrinking, explaining, and over-giving just to be accepted. Your value does not come from how much someone wants you, how long they stay, or how hard you try to keep them. Your value was established the moment you were created. And when you forget that, you start allowing behavior you should be walking away from. A lot of people confuse attachment with love. They hold on because they're afraid of being alone, afraid of starting over, afraid that this might be the best they can get. But when you know your worth, you realize that peace is better than chaos, clarity is better than confusion, and solitude is better than being with someone who makes you feel invisible. You stop tolerating inconsistency because you understand that someone who values you will never put you in a position to question your importance in their life. Knowing your worth doesn't make you arrogant, difficult, or unrealistic. It makes you honest. It means you recognize that you deserve respect, effort, and emotional safety. You don't need constant validation, but you do require consistency. You don't demand perfection, but you do expect intention. And the moment someone repeatedly shows you they cannot meet you where you are, you don't argue, chase, or beg. You observe and you decide. When you truly value yourself, your standards become boundaries, not ultimatums. You no longer threaten to leave. You simply leave when your boundaries are crossed. You don't need to announce it, explain it, or justify it. You trust yourself enough to know that walking away from what disrespects you is an act of self-love, not loss. And the right people won't be offended by your standards. They'll be relieved by them. Understanding your value also means recognizing that rejection is not always a setback. Sometimes it's redirection. Not everyone who walks away from you is meant to stay, and not everyone who stays deserves access to you. When you stop tying your worth to someone else's ability to see it, you free yourself. You become less reactive, less anxious, and more grounded. And from that place, you attract people who don't just want you, they choose you. Love should never feel like begging, and the moment it does, something is already wrong. Love is meant to be mutual, not one-sided labor where one person is constantly proving, pleading, and performing just to be noticed. When you find yourself asking for basic things like time, communication, respect, or reassurance, you have to pause why those things aren't being freely given. Love, real love, flows naturally. It doesn't require you to lower your standards or silence your needs just to keep someone around. Begging in love often starts quietly. It looks like over-explaining how you feel. It looks like accepting excuses instead of actions. It looks like convincing yourself that if you just give a little more, wait a little longer, or try a little harder, things will change. But love is not a reward you earn for good behavior. You don't get loved more by sacrificing your dignity. When love is genuine, effort is not forced, it's offered. The danger of begging for love is that it slowly teaches you to abandon yourself. You stop speaking up because you don't want to seem difficult. You stop asking for what you need because you're afraid they'll pull away. You start celebrating bare minimum behavior as if it's something extraordinary. And all the while, your self-esteem takes the hit. Love should make you feel secure, not small. It should strengthen you, not drain you. When someone truly cares, they don't need reminders to show it. They don't make you feel guilty for wanting clarity. They don't disappear and reappear expecting you to be grateful for scraps of attention. If you have to beg someone to prioritize you, they already haven't. If you have to convince someone to treat you right, they already decided not to. And no amount of patience will turn emotional neglect into love. Begging also creates a power imbalance. One person becomes the giver, the other the gatekeeper. One is constantly reaching, the other constantly withholding. That dynamic is exhausting and unhealthy. Love should be a partnership, not a negotiation where your needs are always on the table for debate. The truth is, the right person will put you in a position where you feel like love is something you have to chase. They will meet you halfway without being asked. They will show up without being pushed. And you will never have to beg for something that was meant to be yours freely. Consistency proves seriousness, and it's something many people fail to recognize until it's too late. See, anyone can say the right things, make promises, or show flashes of affection, but consistency, day in, day out, That's what separates genuine intent from empty words. When a man is serious about you, his actions will match his words. He won't only call when it's convenient. He won't only show up when it benefits him. He won't only make you feel loved in the moment and absent the next. Real seriousness is consistent. It's steady. It's reliable. Consistency is not about perfection. Life is messy. People are human. But even in imperfection, a serious person shows up. They communicate even when tired, make time even when busy, and prioritize even when other distractions exist. You can trust their effort because it repeats. It becomes predictable in the most comforting way, not boring, but dependable. When someone is consistent, you don't have to spend hours overthinking text messages or analyzing silence. You don't question whether they care because their care shows itself repeatedly without fail. Inconsistency, on the other hand, speaks louder than any excuse. When actions and words don't align, when they disappear without explanation, or when they only reappear sporadically, that's a clear signal of wavering intent. It's tempting to convince yourself that inconsistency is a phase, that he's just busy, or that he loves you in his own way. But seriousness isn't situational. Seriousness is not selective. If he truly wants to be in your life, he will make it evident through repeated, reliable effort. Consistency also builds trust. It allows you to lean in without fear. You start believing in the relationship not because of what is promised, but because of what is proven. When someone proves themselves through consistent behavior, you stop doubting their intentions. And in relationships, that kind of trust is invaluable. It creates security, peace, and a sense of being seen and respected. Ultimately, if a man's behavior is inconsistent, it is not a reflection of your patience or loyalty. It is a reflection of his commitment. And no amount of explanation, pleading, or sacrifice on your part can force consistency where the heart isn't fully invested. Recognizing this early saves your heart from unnecessary pain and opens the door for someone whose seriousness matches your worth. Walking away is sometimes the greatest act of self-respect. And it's something that many people struggle to do because it feels like giving up, even when it's actually taking control. We often tie our sense of love and loyalty to persistence, believing that holding on no matter what proves our dedication. But holding on when someone has shown they are unwilling or unable to meet you halfway does not prove love, it proves desperation. Letting go is not about weakness. It's about recognizing your own value and refusing to accept less than what you deserve. It's the most honest way to honor yourself and your emotional well-being. Walking away doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't require arguments, guilt-tripping, or explanations that will be ignored. Sometimes the strongest action is quiet, firm, and confident. You leave out looking back because you understand that someone who truly wants to be in your life will not let you go without effort. Staying in a situation where you are constantly questioning your worth, wondering if they care, and hoping they will change is a slow erosion of your self-esteem. Walking away stops the erosion. It protects your heart, your energy, and your peace of mind. Many people fear walking away because they confuse loss with failure. They think leaving someone who is inconsistent or uncommitted means they have failed at love. But the reality is the failure is not in walking away. It is in staying in a situation that diminishes your sense of self. Choosing to step away shows courage. It demonstrates that you will not settle for crumbs when you were made for abundance. It shows that you value your own happiness more than the illusion of a relationship that is not meant to be. Walking away also sends a clear message. It teaches people how to treat you, even if they never consciously realize it. It signals that your heart is not negotiable, your time is valuable, and your presence is not a privilege to be earned. When you step away, you free yourself from manipulation, inconsistency, and emotional exhaustion. You open space for someone whose actions match their words, someone whose intentions are clear, and someone who will pursue you without hesitation. Ultimately, walking away is not about losing someone, it's about gaining yourself. It's about reclaiming your peace, your dignity, and your self-respect. It's about knowing that your heart is worth protecting and your happiness is worth prioritizing. And when you have the courage to let go of what isn't meant for you, you create room for the love that truly deserves you. The right person will never confuse you because clarity is a natural part of genuine love. When someone truly values you and intends to be with you, their actions and words are aligned. They don't leave you guessing or questioning where you stand. Confusion, that is never a sign of love, it's a sign of uncertainty or lack of intention. If you constantly find yourself overanalyzing his behavior, reading between the lines, or trying to interpret mixed signals, that confusion is telling you something important. He is not fully invested. Love is not meant to be a mental puzzle. It's meant to feel safe, secure, and certain. A person who is right for you will make their feelings known, not as a performance, but as a consistent expression of their heart. You won't have to guess if they care, because their actions will reflect their commitment. They will communicate clearly, show up reliably, and make choices that demonstrate your importance in their life. Confusion only arises when intentions are unclear, when words say one thing, but actions say another, or when presence is inconsistent. And the truth is, anyone who repeatedly leaves you in doubt is showing you their priorities without ever needing to say it. It's easy to rationalize confusion as complexity or personality quirks. But that's just a way to justify settling. The right person will not make you feel like you have to work to earn their affection. They will not disappear and return unpredictably, leaving you anxious or insecure. They will meet you with honesty, integrity, and care, because that is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Clarity does not diminish romance, it enhances it. It allows you to fully engage, trust, and invest in someone who is genuinely present. Confusion also erodes self-worth over time. When you are constantly trying to decode someone else's intentions, you begin to doubt your own value. You start questioning if you're too much or not enough, if you're overrating or misreading signals. A person who is right for you will eliminate that mental burden because they will show you in clear and consistent ways that you matter. They will make decisions that include you, not leave you wondering if you're an afterthought. Finally, clarity in love is liberating. It frees you from anxiety, overthinking, and emotional exhaustion. When you stop tolerating confusion, you reclaim your peace and create space for someone whose heart aligns with yours. And the right person will never leave you guessing, because choosing you will always be their easiest, most natural choice. Confusion is a signal, and paying attention to is the key to protecting your heart and attracting the love that truly deserves you.